Vaping.
Vaping. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Rise and Vape Show. I'm Logan. It's not Sunday. It's actually Wednesday. We're a little bit late this time around. Yeah, if you live anywhere in the Northeast here in the States, we've gotten some pretty crazy weather, and things around here just got super hectic, and I'm finally caught up dealing with the weather, dealing with the house, and all of that craziness. So yeah, we're here finally. I know I'm late. I apologize, but I owed it to you guys to get it done today. This is the second video that I've shot today. Um, I already put a video. I shot a video, edited it, and posted it today, so it's up there. Either way, we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, welcome. Come on, come in and hang out. Stay for a while. Take your shoes off. No, for real. You're in my house right now. Take your goddamn shoes off. Let's just jump right into what I've been vaping on this week. As always, guys, I'm still in love with this Vaporesso Nexus. I love the draw on it. If you haven't seen my review on it, I'll post a link down below in the description. Yeah, I love this thing. I've got it loaded up with Humble Salt's 20 milligram watermelon patch. Yeah, Humble Salt's 20 milligram watermelon patch right there for you. And it just tastes like a watermelon Sour Patch Kid, but like just the gummy on the inside, not like the sour powder on the outside, but like just the gummy on the inside, and it's so good. What an excellent vape. I've been vaping on that thing for so long now. I really want to get a new, like, small, compact, all-in-one or a pod system here soon. I have a few that I've been kind of on the fence about and looking into. So please, you know, if you have a pod that you really enjoy, leave it in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys are vaping on. Yeah, of course, I'm not going to turn the volume down on my phone while I'm in the middle of shooting a video. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, if you guys have a pod you know you enjoy, leave it down in the comments below. Let me know what you guys are vaping on, so that way maybe I can kind of feel those waters out too, and maybe decide on something new to do a review on, and it might replace that Vaporesso Nexus. Next, if you watched my review from this morning, you'll already recognize this. This is the Ammit RDA, Ammit MTL RDA from GeekVape, sitting on top of the Aegis 100 from GeekVape. I love this setup. It's so good. 25 watts on a 26650. This thing lasts me all day and some. And yeah, it's just been great. It's just been absolutely phenomenal. There you go. My camera doesn't like focusing on screens, but 25 watts. I got it sitting at about a 0.8 right now. This is the coil that comes with the Ammit MTL RDA. I will also post a link to that video down below, so if you want to see the review on that, go check it out. It's nice, man. It's nice. It's not your typical MTL. Watch the video. But I got it loaded up with some sugar cookie sandwich from, it is from Apollo Vapes. This is their dessert line, DSRT Dessert. And this is the sugar cookie sandwich, 6 milligram freebase, 80/20. It is literally, it's like a sugar cookie vanilla ice cream sandwich. It's literally like it's a sugar cookie vanilla ice cream sandwich, and it is just banging. Man, it's so good. I love this juice. And I love this setup. I love this setup. This has been my daily setup now for weeks. For just weeks now. I just can't get away from this setup. It's so good. It runs great. with like really small mouth-to-lung claptons. It runs phenomenal with round wire. It's just a great RDA. This is a great setup. Like I said, 25 watts. I mean, I get 6, 7, almost 800 puffs before I gotta change the battery, and it's just crazy. Good stuff. And the last thing is actually something that just got set up tonight, and you'll see it in the review coming up. But I just, it's phenomenal, and I'm really jealous of the fact that my girlfriend is just gonna kill this bottle in loading up squawk bottles with it, and I'm basically gonna have to steal it from her to vape on it. But I'm gonna enjoy it while I got it. This this is an ugly setup, guys. I did it simply for the juice review, but it's working really nice. This is the LMC Classic 220 watt dual 18650 stainless steel box mod. I love this mod, but I've got a really ugly rainbow Dead Rabbit SQ sitting on top with that lovely green drip tip. Super not sexy, but I've got it loaded up with Pixie Tarts 6 milligram freebase from the Milkman, and you guys will see this in the juice review. So, man, it's killer. I'm a little jealous of her on this one. I've always really been a fan of the Dead Rabbit. I just wish that the one that we had wasn't rainbow, because if it was in stainless steel, I would rock it all the time. And I think the Dead Rabbit makes a great dripper just as much as it makes a great squawk. So yeah, with that, especially because that juice is part of the review that's coming up, let's jump into that, shall we? So yeah, are you guys ready for another Rise and Vape Show juice review? I hope so, because it's happening right now. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Rise and Vape Show juice review. Our sample box for the month of, what is it, January? For the month of January.
We're going on the 74th day of January.
We've got 3 flavors this week that we're going to try out. And I've got 3 different RDAs that we're going to load them up into, and we're going to give them a little vaporoo and give you our thoughts on the flavors. First up, we've got Key Nana from Taffy Man Stick E-Liquid. It's a 30 ml bottle, 6 milligram. Will you go grab the, oh, it's in here, isn't it?
Yep. Key Nana.
Can you,
banana, kiwi, taffy.
Pretty simple.
70% VG.
So it's a 70-30 mix. Oh, I'm gonna like this juice. Oh.
I'm excited.
It's light on the kiwi, heavy on the banana.
Okay, that's perfect.
That's what it smells like. I was actually really excited. I'm hoping that you can still get the kiwi in it.
Wow, that's really nice smelling. Yeah. I'm excited to try that.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa. Party foul almost.
Throwing this in the Rebirth. Just got basic.
Literally throwing it in the Rebirth.
Literally.
We've had good luck with banana vapes.
The only other
banana seems to be a good flavor.
I really like that Pancake House, that banana nuts. 0.64, 60 watts, about halfway open, sitting on the LMC 220. It's a lot heavier on the kiwi than I thought it was going to be. I almost don't get a whole lot of banana. It's very kiwi.
Yeah.
It smells more banana than it actually tastes to me. I get very subtle banana notes on the exhale. I get the taffy note on the exhale, and then everything else is just kiwi.
I agree. I taste the banana on the inhale and the kiwi and the taffy on the exhale.
Hit it one more time and give us your final thoughts there, champ.
Sure.
All right. So, Kinana, which is a banana kiwi taffy from Taffy Man, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being you never want to vape it again, and 5 being you want to vape it every day for the rest of your life. What are you going with?
A solid 3. Right in the middle.
I'm going to go with the 2. It's a good vape. You get a lot of good vape production. Obviously, it's a 70-30. So I like the density of the clouds. I like the taffy component. I like the banana component, but I really wish it was a little bit more balanced because I get a little bit too much kiwi.
I just wish there was more banana.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Because all those flavors that are in there are good flavors, but they're just off balance for me, I think. So.
It's not a bad vape.
Oh, no, it's not a bad vape at all. It's just, I don't think it's what I was expecting. You know how that happens? You always kind of build yourself up with a juice. You think it's going to taste a certain way.
And that's been sitting there, and I've been staring at it.
But that is the Kinana Banana Kiwi Taffy from Taffy. I like the box that it came into. The box is pretty dope. Nice packaging. Good job, guys. Next. Ooh, she's excited for this one. This is...
I haven't even smelled it yet. That's
Pixie Tarts Delights from the Milkman. 6 milligram. Come on, there we go. Nice.
I've refrained from even smelling this because I'm so excited that I want it to be on camera. It just smells like sweet candy.
Yeah, just pure candy.
Like Sweet Tarts.
It does.
Yeah.
Or like pixie sticks.
Yeah.
It just smells like candy sugar.
Well, I'm pretty positive, don't quote me on this, but isn't a Sweet Tart just like compressed pixie sticks?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So yeah, this is like a pixie stick Sweet Tart.
Yeah, it smells really good.
Very,
I'm very excited to
very
try this.
sugary. I have a feeling that this is 100% a coil killer.
Yeah.
This is
That's like all what I gravitate towards.
Coil killers.
Yes.
I love super sweet candy flavors and stuff like that.
I'm gonna not even vape before this.
They're not all day vapes for me though. They're session vapes, you know? Like I can only
It depends on which one it is. Some I can all day, some
you know what I can all day vape? That strawberry watermelon hard candy from Candy Pop. That's one of those sweet juices that's just so good that I can vape it all day. So again, we got this Pixie Tart Milkman sitting in the dead rabbit here. My rebirth is leaking everywhere right now. It's fine. We gotta keep trudging forward. 0.55 ohms, 60 watts.
I'm so excited.
It smells like you're exhaling pixie sticks over here.
Oh my god.
It just smells like that tartness of Sweet Tarts, but then like the actual flavors to me, just from your exhale, it smells like.
I can't get enough of this. This is beautiful.
That's a beautiful vape.
Oh my god, that's I'm after I'm done vaping this Yamato by Space Jam, I'm switching to this. I have probably like 2 or 3 mils left in my squawk bottle.
There's definitely a berry component.
Yeah.
I'm almost getting lemon or some kind of citrus is where I think that tartness comes from. There's definitely like a berry. Instantly what I think of, and even just the feeling on the tongue almost, is like when you get one of those really big pixie sticks.
Yeah.
And you get just like a whole mouthful of that powder. That's what that is.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's and there's this almost cooling effect. It's not a menthol, it's not anything like that. But it's super smooth. Like there's almost no throat hit to that at all.
Yeah,
like
I completely agree.
It's very, very lackluster in the throat hit, but it's super sweet, and that's what I get out of it. It's just
I love this.
Dumping
this
a big
is perfect for me.
pixie stick, and the good news is it's already in the dead rabbit.
Perfect.
Yeah. You just disappeared. You ready? All right. So, final thoughts on a scale of 1 to 5. 1 being you never want to vape this juice again, and 5 being you want to vape it every day for the rest of your life.
I'm giving this a strong 5.
A solid 5. You would vape this juice every day for the rest of your life. That
yes.
5 is like the end-all be-all of juices. I'm gonna give it a 4. It's not something that I could vape all day, and that's what gets it out of that solid 5. It is an excellent juice. It's definitely a session vape. It would never be an all-day vape for me. It's way too sweet. But to sit down, throw it in a quick round wire build like we did here, and drip away on it for a little while, it's a bomb juice. So yeah, solid 4 for me. Again, guys, that is Pixie Tarts from the Delights line of Milkman. Are you ready for the last one?
Yes, I sure am. This is Berry Aid from Vape City Juice.
Berry Aid. Vape City Juice.
Get in there, sucker.
Yeah. This says it's a strawberry lemonade. I am a big fan. I'm a big lemonade vapor. I really like a good berry lemonade, or I'm not a big peach lemonade guy, but straight lemonades and berry lemonades are
where it's at.
Are some of my favorite juices. So this is gonna have to impress me. And I've had Vape City Juice before, and I was kind of on the fence about it. It smells like a strawberry lemonade to me.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Very easily identifiable strawberry lemonade. The second I took a whiff, I wasn't like swayed in any other direction. Like, that is strawberry lemonade through and through. We got the drop rocking at 0.48. Again, 60 watts. Vape City Juice. Berry Aid.
What do you think?
It's a very sweet lemonade. It's not like a true lemonade. It's a sweet lemonade, kind of like a Minute Maid lemonade, or something along those lines that you would get in like a 2-liter. Yeah, all lemonade vapes come with that throat hit. There's that citrusy throat hit, which is one thing I really like about lemonade vapes.
I love to cough up a lung.
I don't cough up a lung.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Thanks to vaping. So, what do you think? Is that your jam?
Not necessarily my jam. It's not bad, but it's not my jam.
It very, very closely resembles the classic line.
That's
their strawberry lemonade.
What I was thinking.
It's very, very, very similar to that. There's a touch more sweetness in the lemonade to this juice than theirs, but that strawberry is just about the same, and the overall flavor is very close. If you've ever had I can't remember what that is called. It's not poolside. It's all right. Scale of 1 to 5. 1 being that you never want to vape this juice again, and 5 being you want to vape for the rest of your life every day.
You go first.
I am gonna give this one a solid 4. just because I'm a big fan of strawberry lemonades and lemonade vapes in general. I think it's an overall pretty solid strawberry lemonade vape. It doesn't really wow me to the point where like Nate blackberry lemonade wowed me. And so when I hold things up to that kind of standard, it's tough. But yeah, I think a solid lemonade vape. Nothing wrong with it. Vape's good vape production. What is this? A 70-30?
70-30.
It is a 70-30.
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. Final thoughts? You want to cloud up the place a little more before you do?
I give this a 2.5.
Okay.
It's not the most exciting flavor I've ever tasted. It seems kind of basic to me. It's not the best lemonade I've had. Definitely not the best strawberry lemonade I've had.
Yeah. But it holds up. I really enjoy it.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna steal this Pixie Tart.
I think that's where we're gonna wrap it up. So yeah, we're shooting this video Wednesday, what's today? Wednesday night, and I'll have the rest of the video shot very soon, so it's gonna be a little different. Obviously, you'll find out when the video gets posted. But thanks for hanging out with us and joining us for another Rise and Vape Show juice review. Much appreciated, guys. And I guess we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Maybe we might be
Hopefully.
here. Hopefully. Yeah, welcome back. That was fun, right? I'm telling you, those juices we tried tonight were all good in their own right. And juices, you know, it's a subjective thing. There are flavor notes that I'm gonna get that you're probably not gonna get, that my girlfriend might get that I'm not gonna get, and that my girlfriend might get that you might not get. It's one of those subjective things, I know. But we have a great time doing it. It's something that me and her enjoy doing together, so you're definitely going to see more juice reviews in the future, whether you like it or not. Let's dive into some news and advocacy, as we always do here at the Rise and Vape Show. I have a really great article for you guys today from the Queen Mary University of London. This article was posted on January 2nd of 2019 this year. The title goes something like this. Trying to quit smoking? New research suggests higher levels of nicotine may help. I love that. Trying to quit smoking? Super captivating. Either way, they go on to say allowing smokers to determine their nicotine intake while they are trying to quit is likely to help them kick the habit, according to an early study in 50 people led by the Queen Mary University of London. Yeah. This is something I've kind of touched on in the past, but it's something that I kind of get asked by my friends who've been interested in switching from smoking to vaping. They see these devices in their local convenience stores like Juul's and things, that have higher levels of nicotine. One of these days, I'm going to get through an entire review or an entire video without just stumbling and tripping and rolling and dying over my words. One of these days. The author of this study was, and please forgive me for butchering your name, Dunya Perzulj. I can't. I'm sorry. I feel like you need more vowels somewhere. I'm sorry. But either way, she's from the Queen Mary's Wolfson Institute of Preventative Medicine. She goes on to say that smokers determine their nicotine intake while they smoke, but when they try to quit, their nicotine levels are dictated by the recommended dosing of the treatment. These levels may be far too low for some people, increasing the likelihood that they go back to smoking. Medicinal nicotine products may be underdosing smokers and could explain why we've seen limited success in treatments such as patches and gums, helping smokers to quit. A change in their application is now needed. Our findings should provide reassurance to smokers that it is okay to use whatever nicotine doses they find helpful. Yeah, there's this this big kind of misunderstanding, obviously, with nicotine when it comes to nicotine away from tobacco, nicotine in vaping products, and its addictive qualities and its effects on the bodies when it's isolated away from the tobacco itself. And more studies are coming out constantly right now about that specific topic, and this touches a lot of those bases. And just the fact that basically, yeah, you know, nicotine users, smokers, vapors, people that chew gums or whatever it is, however it is that you take in your nicotine, you kind of self-regulate that use, you know. You vape or you smoke until your craving or your fix or whatever is sated, until you've reached that nicotine level that you desire, you know, to carry on with your day or whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, people worry about, you know, well, is it okay to vape that high milligram nic salt? Is that okay? Can I use that 50 milligram nic salt? Yes, in the right device, preferably a pod or a low wattage device where you're not going to put out a lot of vapor. It's perfectly fine. You can use high milligram nicotine salts in something like a sub-ohm tank, but it is going to not be a great experience. It's really not. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't recommend it. That's not to say, you know, I'm not your personal boss or your parent. I can't tell you what you can and cannot do. I can only suggest to you the things that, you know, in my opinions, what's good and what's not good to do. So yeah, I would keep them in pods. I would keep them in really low wattage situations and devices like that, because with a higher milligram nicotine, you really want a lower amount of vapor. And the opposite is true for freebase lower milligram nicotines. You perfectly fine using them in a sub-ohm tank and an RDA where you're going to have a lot of vapor, lower nicotine level, as opposed to a lot of nicotine, lower nicotine, a lot of nicotine, lower vapor. Does that make sense? It all kind of comes out in the wash in the end. Basically, you're just going to use whatever device you're going to use and whatever milligram nicotine you're going to use until you're satisfied, and that's it. So yeah, it's safe. It's safe. You're perfectly fine going out and picking up a new pod or something along those lines and loading it full of your, you know, whatever flavor that is helping you quit smoking, and you're perfectly fine using 50 milligram. If you find that it's too much for you, if you don't need that high level, that's the great thing about vaping, is that you can choose a different milligram, a lower milligram. You can drop all the way down into, you know, low milligram freebase or even low milligram nic salts. Whatever works for you, as long as you're not smoking. That's what we're trying to prevent, and that's what we're trying to get people away from. So don't be so scared about those high milligram nicotines. It's okay. You're okay. You have my word. And you have the word of the Queen Mary University of London as well. I will post a link to this specific article, guys. I really try to find some of the best, you know, most credible articles and studies and stuff that I can to share with you. I really hate seeing, you know, shitty spam, just garbage articles on the internet, and I try not to share them or even give them any attention because they're pointless and meaningless. I try to go with credible, real studies and real findings and real articles. You know, I think that's what we need to push instead of pushing garbage news articles, and they are everywhere in this day and age, and it's terrible. It is terrible, and everybody and their anti-vaping brother shares them, and it just hurts this industry, and it's misinformation, it's misleading, and it's scaring people away from making the switch to a 95% safer smoking alternative with the highest smoking cessation rate and the highest smoking quit rate of any NRT. Yeah. So you go and you go vape whatever milligram works for you. Okay? Just put down those stinky little cancer sticks. That's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching. If you've made it this far, you are truly a remarkable person, and I owe you the highest of high fives whenever I get to meet you, hopefully soon. I plan on going to a Vape Expo here in Brooklyn in March, so if anybody's going to that, let me know. Leave it in the comments below. Hopefully I can see you there, give you a super duper awesome, crispy, sweet, fantastic, wonderful high five. Way up top or down low, from behind, whatever you prefer. Calm down. Calm down. You know what a from behind high five is, or the low five from behind, something like that maybe. But just calm down. If you'd like to follow the Rise and Vape Show on Instagram, it is instagram.com/Rise and Vape Show right here. Oh, if you watched my last video, you know how much I hate doing it, but I'm gonna do it. Pointing and clicking, pointing and clicking. If you guys are interested in getting involved, a great place to start is CASAA. They are free. All you need is an email. You can opt out or opt in, which I would recommend, to newsletters and calls to action in your local area where you can share your stories. There's that burp. That burp that we were waiting on earlier. There's that burp. Back to CASAA, the great CASAA that we talk about all the time. And they're a fantastic organization. They're doing more for us than you even realize. So please, even if you just sign up, having you sign up, having the numbers is a big deal. It's a big deal. But even bigger than that is sharing your stories, getting involved with calls to action, and writing your representatives in your states and whatever, and blah 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 blah. Talk to those people and share your stories with them, so that way they have that to push for vaping, as opposed to pushing against vaping. As always, guys, I'm Logan. This has been the Rise and Vape Show. Thank you so much for tuning in. And yeah, Pixie Tarts. It's an artificial strawberry, but it's...
Cut that out.
Oh, that's totally going in.